Hey, Ben Franklin families, I want to share some quick information with you just prior to school starting. Hopefully, this is very helpful to you. You are aware, moms and dads, that starting tomorrow is Thursday, August 27th, our sixth graders and any students who are involved in the virtual academy will come to Ben Franklin for orientation. Remember, moms and dads, that we have the schedule split up by alpha last name. So families whose last names are A through B start at 8 a.m., C through E at 10 a.m., F through H at 11:45 a.m. Please follow this schedule as closely as you can. We need to start on time. Follow this schedule as closely as we can so we can get everybody through and continue to socially distance and be safe, because that's what this really is all about. Get an education while we're being safe. When your student is here, they will get their schedule. We'll give you a school calendar so you can see what's happening during the month of September. We'll get your child's device up and running. If you haven't registered yet on PowerSchool, there'll be kiosks for you to do that. Your child can take their school picture and a very informal tour. Our teachers won't be presenting anything formal, but our sixth grade teachers will be available Thursday the 27th, Friday the 28th, for kids who can walk around the building on a limited basis. Again, we have to get in and get out so that we can have small groups going through the building. Perhaps you're a family who has a sixth, seventh, and eighth grader or multiple grade levels. Try to come during the sixth grade orientation if you're that family. But otherwise, the seventh and eighth grade orientation is Monday the 31st and Tuesday, September 1st. Here are the alpha groupings, and here are the times that they're meeting. And again, socially distance, we want reduced numbers, etc. So moms and dads, don't bring the whole family, just one parent if possible. And for our older kids, maybe that's not even necessary. So we're going to prepare you during this orientation for a calendar that would have school starting on Wednesday, September 2nd, for students whose last names start with A through K. Kids who are in group 1, we call it, the red group, their school would start Wednesday, September 2nd. The next day, the L through Z group, the yellow group, they would start on Thursday the 3rd, and the A through K group is at home then during the yellow days. So this would be the September calendar. It's all about hybrid. It's all about having half of the kids here at the time so that we're at about half capacity so that we can stay safe and keep kids spread out while we're still learning as much as we can. When they're here in September, we'll continue to start school at 8:50 a.m., but we're going to end 1 hour earlier. So here are some changes. We will end at 2:35 p.m. rather than 3:35. Our class periods are a little bit shorter. Our passing time is a little bit shorter. And another big change that kids will see, every room they go into, they will have a required seat, a seating chart that they have to follow. They'll need to wear a mask. We are doing that in case we have to contact trace in case there's a positive COVID case in the building. Some of the things that are staying the same, we still have an 8-period day, and kids, if you're worried, lunch time is going to stay the same, 22 minutes for lunch. But we'll even have assigned seating in the lunchroom. That's new compared to last year. Another change, mom and dads, I know you're always watching your child's health before you send them to school, but I've been guilty over the years of going to work when I'm not feeling fully well. I need to stop doing that. In fact, we all need to stop doing that. When in doubt, we need to stay home. We need to monitor these symptoms on this list. It's part of our smart restart plan. And certainly, we always would have sent a child home if they had a temperature of 100.4 or higher. We've always done that. No change there. But these other symptoms, we really need to watch for and just stay home if we have those symptoms. If a child has a loss of taste or smell, they should stay home, even if that's the only symptom they have also, aside from a temperature. We're going to need to be watching any positive tests for COVID, and we'll be following some protocol if there are positive tests for COVID. There's an expectation that if somebody is positive, they stay home at least for 10 days and then have no fever for the last 24 hours and improvement in their other symptoms before they come back. Parents, you'll need to monitor that with your kids. We'll need to monitor that for ourselves with our staff. And of course, the North Dakota Department of Public Health will help us with that too. We need to watch for close contacts. That's why every room is going to have a seating chart. A close contact is defined as being within 6 feet of somebody for 15 or more cumulative minutes over the last, and we'll look back for 48 hours. If you're a close contact, if we find that somebody's positive and you're a close contact to them and you're at school, students, we'll have to call your parents and have you go home. You'll quarantine for 14 days. That's why we're going to wear masks, socially distance, and moms and dads, please help us with that. We don't want our students arriving early or staying late for school because they tend to congregate. And if they're early or late for school, we don't have supervision to keep them from congregating and assuring that they're not a close contact. So we have to follow every seating chart, including lunch, including arrival at school. And arrival at school is going to be a big change. When kids get here at the building, they'll need to go straight to their period 1 class, where they will sit in their assigned seat until their period 1 class starts. They'll remain there until period 2 and then off to the rest of their day. We're doing that again so that we can socially trace for close contacts in case there is a positive case. Our role, we're going to reinforce masks, and hey, have your kids start wearing them at home so that they can build up a tolerance for wearing their mask. I know when I first put this on, wearing it for 10 minutes was bothersome. Now I've been wearing it all day unless I'm in my office completely alone with nobody else around. We'll reinforce 6 feet, and we'll reinforce and make sure that seating charts are followed. We're going to also take a lot of safety precautions. I've added some slides regarding safety precautions. Please take a look at those. And moms and dads, we look forward to your child's arrival here tomorrow. If they're a 6th grader, if that's their day to come for their orientation. We're looking forward to a positive, healthy school year. We appreciate the summer you've spent with your kids preparing them for another awesome year. We'll see you moms and dads tomorrow, or maybe Friday, or next week, Monday or Tuesday. Take care, moms and dads.